Hey everyone, my name is John. Thanks for joining me for the 5-point Google Ads audit. Let's get started. So we'll start with settings and big picture. Before we touch keywords, ads, or budgets, we need to make sure your ads are being shown to the right people. And the account isn't just bleeding money with bad settings. Because if Google is showing your ads to the wrong audience, nothing else in your account can fix that. The first thing I check is location targeting. You want to make sure you're targeting people who are physically in your geographic area. You can do this when you're setting up the campaign, but if you already have campaigns running, I would look at it here under locations. And the big culprit here is a bit hidden, and it's under location options. So often by default, presence or interest is selected. And for audit purposes, we definitely want to be ensuring that presence is the option that's selected here. Obviously, there's a case to be made for presence and interest if, for instance, you're running like a travel business or something like that. But let's set aside these like fringe cases, basically, and just make sure that you're using presence as your location setting. Especially for something like Pmax. Pmax, unless it's been updated, doesn't have the option to select presence when it's being built. So you'll need to go back in after the campaign has been enabled and retroactively set it to presence, not presence and interest. So that's location targeting. Yeah, this is one of the most common ways that budget gets wasted. So next I look at network settings, same area. Let's take a look at Oh my goodness, there it is. So we're inside a search campaign and I do have the ability to select this. But in the default, when you're building a new search campaign, is for display network to be selected, as well as search partners. I think these things are worth testing down the road, but for audit purposes, I want to make sure that these are not selected. Another way you can view this is by segmenting your campaign performance and just seeing, is there spend happening on cross-network or search partners or something like that. Obviously with Pmax, we're going to get cross-network, but under my search campaign here, are we spending all on search or not? Yeah, so search needs to be the priority. If display or search partners are turned on by accident, that can absolutely dilute performance very quickly. Then we're going to look a little bit deeper into the account and see if auto recommendations or automatic assets are being utilized. So let's jump into the admin area here and then go to account settings. I want to take a look to see if auto apply is being used. In this case, I've got it turned off. That's great. You can jump into the full detailed settings here. I'm not going to spend a ton of time on this though. Just turn them all off. Really, really simple. Turn them all off. Absolutely. The other one hides a little bit further. So jumping under assets, I'm going to take a look here and click on account level automated assets. And then I have to go back in deeper and look at advanced settings to see whether or not all of these are on or off. And in this case, I want to make sure that they are off. So go ahead and turn all those settings off. And that really covers that. Then we're going to look at performance segments. I'm going to make this a separate video. We'll jump to that one next just because I think this video length is getting long. Okay.